Alright, I gotta start Discord. That's what I was forgetting. Copy. Alrighty. Nah. Okay. Alright, we are a go. Looks like I am going to have to re-up my Welcome Moon. Alright, so... close on the, I don't know if the dailies will get it done today or not. Let's see here. Might as well, let's see what we got for... Alright, domains. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Elegance, which we no longer need any more of, so it looks like it's Momiji again. I think we'll just go get Momiji done and out of the road. I always forget about those birds being there. I should utilize Ganyu. Okay. Are we really up to 14 million? Good grief. I'm gonna have to spend on a character here before too long. Okay, let's go get the dailies done now, I guess. Since we condensed all of our resin. I gotta spend like a day just getting the I gotta work on all of the stuff. Electroculus, some chests, the whole spiel. Okie doke. Hey, what's good with you, Forrest? Yeah, we're just getting home from my mom's, so a little bit late getting started tonight, but it is what it is. How you doing, man? Actually, let me see here.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gem.
Take 2 supplies.
Take flight! No, my sword! Time to act. Huh? Let me lead.
I will have order.
Alrighty. Wait a minute. Oh, you got this guy still left.
My apologies.
Here. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I think something was sticking on my microphone or something. 2 supplies. Where is the other supply? I'm back here. Today's event, treasure hunt in Dragon Spine sucks. I'm at 95%, can't find the last 2 chests, just gotta wait till tomorrow, I guess. Other than that, the weather just has me blah. I did Crown Eula ult today. Congratulations on the crown usage. Where is it? I hear it. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the drag. Why is the last one in Dragon Spine and not in Azuma? I wonder. Seems like it should be in Azuma. But whatever. Alright, so yeah, the weather here, I mean, it's starting to feel like fall, you know. Leaves haven't really started turning super. I gotta get my grass mowed tomorrow though, because that grass is too long right now for the leaves to be coming down on top of it, that's for sure. But I always like this time of year, man. I like when the leaves start changing. Love Halloween. It's like probably my favorite holiday, so.
Yeah! Whirling snow!
Let me try my...
Sakura swirl!
Nothing to fear.
Diana special! Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain out. My apologies.
God almighty. Give me a second to get away so I can read your comment. Because China is mad, Japan doesn't fall under Chinese rule, or more than likely because they have it as a place and nobody goes there anymore. Oh, you mean Dragon Spine? I mean, if they were that mad, they wouldn't have modeled in Azuma after Japan to begin with, in my opinion. Although, to be fair, there's probably a little bit of tension now because of Taiwan, so probably MiHoYo.
Whirling snow!
I'm sure MiHoYo's in a sensitive spot right now.
Ring cutter. Got you. Can't handle your dream, huh?
This is order. Gather.
Take flight. Out of my sight belongs to ice and snow.
Let's see here. And there's a bunch of chests on this island that I haven't even touched.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
Righty.
Yes.
I don't think I maxed that feather. Yeah, I still got to see. No, I didn't want to. Why did I do that? I think we can have enough 4 stars to... Oh, let's see here. What are you gonna give me, MiHoYo, on that last roll? I am truly curious. Okie doke, here we go. Oh, gosh. That was the one I was like, just as long as it's not defense, but I didn't want to say it because you speak it into existence, but I suppose that was always going to be the case. I can't really complain too much. I mean, we got 28.8% on the crit damage.
My apologies.
Would have loved a little bit of crit rate to go along with that, but...
Gather.
Ah, you suck. Oh yeah, I got a flaming flower there. But yeah, it's you know what? I literally have not used shift to run in this game, and I don't know how long.
Take flight! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Solidify.
It's been so
I will
long since I
have order.
used shift as a run button, I forgot that you actually could run with shift.
Look at you! Whirling snow!
I've never seen just the green and the purple. Here we go.
Embrace the ice! No, my sword! Body and mind. Think you can bully me?
Solidify. This is order.
Alrighty.
Witness the power. My apologies. Yeah!
Let's see here. I need to start working on Bale, but I keep on wanting to get. I keep wanting to get stuff for Zhanling, and it's just not happening with that domain right now.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Take flight! My apologies. Coming to art. Sumetsu!
God, her burst is so wicked strong. It is ridiculous. Oh, we got guys down here still. All right.
Take flight. Can't have your dream. Scratch that. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Sakura swirl.
God, she is lethal.
No, my sword. Power.
Yo, could you stop bouncing me? I would like to not have the stupid thing die.
Order guide you.
Oh! Alright, you know what? That was probably on me. We're gonna try it again.
My apologies. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Gather.
Think you can bully me? No, my sword. Rain cutter. Whirling snow. My apologies.
I will have order.
Think you can bully me? Can't have. Witness the power of Guhua. Rain outlines your fate. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Solidify.
No, my sword. Rain cutter. My apologies.
Order guide you.
Shake it and stir. Sayonara.
I can't get it done with this, then A, I'm sad, and B, I need to switch to Ganyu.
Yeah! My apologies. Yeah!
Let's get down to business. Subject.
Take flight.
That tingle? There's more! Ha!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Ah, it's not gonna go. Ah. I think it's just gonna have to be Ganyu, unfortunately. We'll just go with. That is mildly embarrassing.
Time for takeoff. Let's play. This is long overdue. Next on the agenda, no touch. Brace yourselves. Yeah. Shadows of fate, decided by destiny. All hail. Can't handle your drink, huh? Think you can get away? Here we go. Written in the stars.
Another test.
Access denied. For Rex Lapis. Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves. Delve into destiny. Decided by destiny. No touching. Let's play. Think you can get away? Think you can bully me?
Let's see. Be clear. How's it going? Be clear. Hu Tao or Ganyu? Hold on.
Shaken and stirred. Written in the stars. Access denied. This is long overdue.
There's more!
And there's a lot of waves on this stupid thing. Okay. Let me see. How you doing, Be Clear? I'm good here. Let me see. Hu Tao or Ganyu? Dominic, that's a hard one to answer because it's very dependent on a few things. Do you have a good Xing Chu?
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Shadows of fate. No touching. I'm a little low on energy. Sketch. Look at you, Hu Tao. Fate is upon you. For Rex Lapis. Let's play. Let me scribe. No touching.
You don't have them at all. I'm I'm trying to think here. All right, what characters do you have like good ones of? Because I would need to know that to know who to recommend.
Sketch. Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? Think you can bully me? Written in the stars.
Like, what supports have you invested in? Okay. Mission rewards are done. I'm good. Be clear. How are you doing, man? Sorry, I'm trying to balance the game in chat and doing a terrible job of it currently. Make chili minced cornbread buns. Oh yeah, I gotta complete that quest from yesterday. That's what it is.
Add Astra.
Okay. Also, the other thing, Dominic, what platform do you play on? Because if you play on mobile, then I would definitely say Hu Tao. Got Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi's not the greatest cryo supplier, just because she has really long cooldowns. Oh, you do have Xingqiu. Okay, then I would probably say Hu Tao if you have Xingqiu. Yeah, if you got Xingqiu, then I would probably say Hu Tao. I mean, you can't really go terribly wrong on either. You play on PS5. Okay, Ganyu's fine for PS5. I mean, it's a matter of personal preference at that point, but I mean, if you have Xingqiu, you have Mona, you have a lot of the Hydro supports that can really help out Hu Tao. So I would say, yeah, Hu Tao probably based off of what you got there. Oh, I feel like we still need diligence because I do eventually want to triple crown our Hu Tao. So I'm gonna go with that. Let's go ahead and burn our I wonder if Be Clear dipped. Let me see here. Let's see.
He's about.
Share to a perilous labyrinth. What is this event? Side by side we venture. Wait a minute. Let me pull it up over here. This. Okay. Whoa, that's louder than I anticipated. Okay. You got 111 fates? Yeah, I would definitely say... Oh, what is going on with my camera there? I would definitely say, Hu Tao then. Go to giveaway. Get gift coupon. Successfully invite one adventurer to return. Booth. I hate these type of events. Like, if I can't just like log on and do it, like you're expecting me to bring people back to your game. I don't know anybody. The only people I know who play your game are currently playing your game. I don't know people who have left and want to come back.
Precisely
they're either here and they want to play it, or they're not and they don't.
That fate only leads to misconception.
Alrighty, so yeah, I would say Hu Tao. Like you have hydro supports galore there, and it just makes sense in my opinion. But it's not like you said no, I want Ganyu that I would argue with you, because really they're both fantastic options. Alright, let's see what we got here. I gotta go complete this. I don't think I did. I didn't complete everything last night because it just dragged on forever. Like, alrighty, so which quest is it that we were? I gotta make the cornbread buns.
As expected of my dog.
And because I got a you do have Amos bow, man. See, I didn't know that you had Amos bow. Ugh. See, Amos bow, man, alive. Yeah, that's. See, now that makes it even more of a challenge on which to recommend. Oh, we need flour. If you already have Amos bow, that's kind of the great equalizer for between Ganyu and Hu Tao. Like, you have the supports for Hu Tao, but you have the weapon for Ganyu. I'm gonna go ahead. It would be a shame, like, I'm still leaning Hu Tao, but it would be a shame for you to have Amos bow and not have Ganyu. Like, that would be, yeah, that would be unfortunate, I would say. Because let's say you go out and you get Hu Tao, and now what do you do with your Amos bow? Like, that is a thinker. I'll say that much for sure. That is a thinker. Alright, well, I got a few minutes to wait, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of exploration. Oh, wait. We got the other part of the event. What am I doing with my life? I'm all over the place today. I just cannot even mentally... I can't mentally process anything right now. Let's see. Good lord, that is a large section. That is like I have pizza, but no... Wait. Yeah, I think you have to. If you already have the Amos bow, like, I would love to have Amos bow for my Ganyu. Unfortunately, I only have Skyward Harp for her currently, but if I got the Amos bow, then I could give Skyward Harp to other characters that I know, that I have. Wait a minute, why did I go here? I keep on thinking that... Alright, Andy, get it together, man. That's ridiculous. Ugh. Yeah, I would say Ganyu. You can't have Amos and not have Ganyu. That is borderline treasonous. Okay. And I'm gonna need a pyro in my party. I wouldn't think Dragon Spine would be hard to find everything. Like, it's definitely You have the cold element to deal with. They both can kind of kill certain bosses faster. Hu Tao is definitely, like, that's her... Sheep can probably kill more of the bosses faster than Ganyu. You have to have a lot of shielding for Ganyu.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Oz, reveal thyself! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Born of ice and frost. Healthy body, healthy mind.
I mean, Ganyu can really fast kill Dvalin, but every other boss, Hu Tao kills a little bit faster, in my opinion. I think we're gonna get Lady Ya in 2.3. I don't know who the second banner would be in 2.3. I would think the Ganyu could be the second banner in 2.3. I could see them doing that because
This is long overdue.
right after Hu Tao, they're gonna want to like force some people to re-up on Primos.
This is order.
That's the only risk I think you run, but I mean, if you end up with Hu Tao, it's still very disappointing not to have. But yeah, we don't know when Ganyu's rerun is. Like, I would have thought she would have got a rerun before Hu Tao, just because she released before Hu Tao, but. As we were seeing, it doesn't always work like that in the case of Mihoyo. Where on earth? Okay. Is it up top? Gotta be, yeah, there it is. I wish I could tell you when Ganyu's rerun is, but I think that information is being purposefully kept from us. A second here. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Kamisato Ayaka, present. Sakura swirl!
Have a load of this.
My apologies! Yeah!
Too low.
Everybody
I'll
stand
put you
back!
on high heat.
By royal decree! Whirling snow! Yeah!
Through.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems... Adventure time! Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. Off we go!
Muted. Okay, sorry about that. My mute button got stuck. Dominic, what weapon do you currently... are you going to be using for Hu Tao? Didn't realize my mute button got stuck. That's unfortunate.
Let's light it up! Going in! Oz, reveal thyself!
I will have order. Certainly worth the extra mile.
You know, the bad thing about that, us not having one of these in Inazuma, we don't get the Inazuma materials. I thought that was literally
Let's light it up!
the thing I was most excited with, was to get the books out of the Inazuma chests.
Take flight! Embrace the ice! I summon thee!
My work.
Let's see, Deathmatch or Dragon's Bane. Yeah, I mean, if you got Deathmatch, it's not like you have a bad weapon. Yeah, I would still say Hu Tao, because Deathmatch is pretty good for Hu Tao. I mean, again, it would be a shame to end up with Amos Bow and no Ganyu, but I mean, I think we're assuming her rerun's really soon, but it may not be as soon as we think. And I don't think,
Solidify.
obviously, Obviously, with Child now, we can't just assume that reruns are going to be a while in between each other, but we can't assume not. I think that's really what the Child banner is about more than anything else, is just keeping us on guard. They just don't want to let us,
This is order.
they don't want to let us think we know what's going on.
Detoxifying heat.
By royal...
Fuel clogs. Cook this through.
Okay, we gotta get out of this, because that is making us freeze up in a hurry. But yeah, I would think if deathmatch is definitely a good weapon for Hu Tao. And it may be a situation where we don't get Hu Tao until 2.4 or 2.5. I mean, yeah, is it possible? I mean, that we don't get Ganyu in 2.4 or 2.5. Is it possible that we end up with that scenario? Yeah, but there's still a lot of different alternative scenarios that are equally as possible. And I think we're getting, I think we are fairly sure that we're getting Lady Ya, or Ye, or Ya, I don't know how to say it.
Everybody stand
But
back.
I think it's fairly safe to say that she'll probably be one of the characters for 2.3, which just means that the other one might be a Ganyu rerun, or it might be something else entirely. Could be a Zhao rerun as well. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities. So basically, that 2.3
Certainly worth
rerun,
the extra mile.
if it's Ganyu, it would kind of mess you over, but if it's not, if it's something else, then you would be okay. I just know MiHoYo and how they act. They know we want a Ganyu rerun, so they're probably gonna throw out Hu Tao, let us wish on Hu Tao, and then drop the Ganyu rerun on us. That would be par for the course with MiHoYo. I know what I mean, just the energy, I guess.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Oz, reveal thyself.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
My apologies.
Solidify.
Going in. Take flight.
I will have order.
By royal decree.
I mean, like I said, it would be it's hard for me to, I can't give you any exacts. I can only give you, like, rough estimates,
My apologies.
which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But, I mean, basically, it sounds like you're basically, if you wish on Hu Tao, you have your fingers crossed that Ganyu doesn't come in 27 or in 2.3. But I'm trying to think of who else they could rerun.
Solidify.
I could see them doing Lady Ya and then maybe like a lesser, like maybe an Albedo rerun is possible. Because I think there's a lot of people who want Albedo, and I don't know if Lady Ya is like a main DPS. They may not want to immediately throw out another main DPS right away like that,
Unsolicited.
just because of the amount of
And all the
resources
more
that it takes for
valuable
one. Shucks. Let's see here. But Yeah, I think there's a decent probability that we don't end up with Ganyu right away after Hu Tao. Need some warmth.
You'll get frostbite.
Teamwork is streamwork!
This is order.
Disgusting.
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl!
Let's move. Cook this through.
What am I doing with my life?
Going in!
Alright, that was the most expensive way to light a torch ever.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Actually, it's really not that expensive. He gets his burst back so quick that it really is not. Deal. Where the heck? Oh, there we go. Alright, so... I hope we get like a Christmas time event where we have to come back to Dragonspine and they like deck it out and make it look very Christmassy. I think that would. Well, actually, wait. What am I talking about? We're not getting a Christmas event. It's the game's made in China, and I'm an idiot. We're not even getting a Halloween event. Darn it. Okay, so never mind. I might get Hu Tao because I am a Hu Tao simp, but Ganyu though, yeah.
Off we go!
You basically have to dodge one rerun banner in 2.3. I think by the time you get to 2.4, you'll be relatively okay. It's just, I mean, who knows when we get another Hu Tao rerun. I'm definitely going for myself,
Adventure time.
and because we get Toma.
Oz, reveal thyself! Shadow Raven! My apologies! I summon...
It's just I see your predicament because like if they throw Ganyu out there in 2.3 with Lady Ya, then like what do you do in that scenario? And I feel like they've given us a lot of like
is a lucky day.
passable 5 stars, so like a string of ones that you can't really pass up on seems like a reasonable predicament for them to put us in, I guess you could say. Oh yeah, okay, good. At least it didn't drop all that stuff off. I would have been irritated with that. Wait a minute, where the heck is the... Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay. It's gotta be down below somewhere. I know you're trying to get EXP and all, but can you do a boss fight on Ganyu? Yeah, you name me which boss you want me to see me fight Ganyu with. I do not mind that at all. I'm just trying to figure out where the stupid... Where in truth? Oh wait, is it down below? I bet you it is. I bet you it's down below and it's just not giving me the arrow. Yeah, you name the boss and I'll go do it with Ganyu. Obviously not Andreas, because, you know, cross damage and all. Okay, there, yeah, I figured one of them was down here. The Regis fine? Or a different one? Okay. The Regis fine, or the hypostasis, or what else is there? Is that the only pyro ones? Or are you talking about... Yes, the flower boss? Okay. Alright, I got all of the things, so I can come back and get the chests that I know about here in a second. Why is my brain not working? There we go. Forrest, and I'm back. Sorry I had to have a debate with myself about buying a new pair of lounge
There's a
pants.
pleasant breeze. And
Ever heard
glorious
of the
sunshine.
brand Saks?
So, where shall we go for a walk?
No, but I mean, it sounds comfortable. I don't know. Let me see here.
Next on the agenda.
I mean, the way, you know, comfort is king. So if it's comfortable and you need a pair of lounge pants, and you can afford a pair of lounge pants, which I'm assuming you can since you're debating on it.
Hamster! Delve into destiny. Ha! Zah! Access denied. Here we go. Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny. Brace yourselves.
Alright, I am not collecting it because... Well, because I don't need it right now. They are a male-only clothing company. Picture man's butt clothes. Anyway, I have a pair of their lounge pants, most comfortable things to wear in the world, but expensive. I'll have to check them out because I'd never heard of the company before. I gotta go back to Dragon Spine now. Dominic, did that answer your questions there? Didn't want to pay the $65 for a pair of indoor-only pants again, but found some for $50 and a deal on a shirt. And let's see, I've spent so much on the kids and baby mom. I needed something for me. Maybe Ganyu and Toma. Let me. How far away are you from? How far away are you from your pity? And is it soft pity or hard pity? Alright, let me go back to my team I was using. Yeah, I think if I get Siwa and Hu Tao, I'm probably going to triple crown her. The triple crown option. Just because I've already invested so much in her as it stands, there's one of them.
Snow that once adorned the world in silver, thaws to reveal the gleam of the fruit upon frost-laden branches.
But
How
there's
picturesque. Only some tea would make the setting more complete. I shall treasure this good fortune.
It is really disappointing that we do not get the because if this was in Inazuma, then we'd be getting Inazuma books from these chests and from the rewards, and that was the thing that I was looking forward to the most out of this stupid thing. I got a 50-50.
I will have order.
So you still have to win a 50-50 is what you're saying?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Stay right.
Kami-santo art! Sumetsu! Yeah!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Gather.
Off we go! I'm going in! I summon thee!
I guess.
Yeah, look them up. They are literally the only sleep or lounge pants I can wear to bed. Anything else, I sweat my life away. I'm usually like I usually wear like a pair of like basketball type shorts to bed. Like I've always been more of like a shorts to bed than a pants to bed type of guy. I do not like to be too hot when I sleep, but that's just me. But I will definitely look into them. They sound very premium. Okay, I need to go back the other way. Same with me, but these changed like the game. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. They're that
This is order.
Freeze.
By royal decree, let's light it up!
Have a little taste.
Whirling snow!
So I was able to get into New World finally last night. Actually really enjoyed the game. Like, it is a lot of fun. I haven't really played what, you know, you would call a traditional MMO of any sort
Collecting rare and exquisite
in a long
treasures.
time.
Yes, this seems suitably
I'm not a big
sophisticated.
fan of like the survival games, but they incorporated, in my opinion, just enough survival elements without getting into like the home building and all of that nonsense, which to me is my least favorite part of the survival games is the home building. So I don't know. I really thought it was pretty good. I was kind of surprised.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Oz, reveal thyself!
Who? Rerun of who?
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Destiny has brought me hither.
Who are you saying?
There's no end to my
Take flight! Embrace the ice!
Kadehara.
By royal decree! My apologies! Yeah.
Kazuha, I doubt it would be a Kazuha rerun this soon because we got him right before Inazuma released. I mean, I guess now that we're getting a second child rerun, you can almost kind of throw the rules out the out the window, but it still seems relatively unlikely to me.
I'm going in! Oz, Reveal thyself!
Such a pain.
Albedo and Yaimiko? Okay, that's great. That's great news, because we were debating on if we would end up getting Ganyu again right away. So, yeah, I would say as long as you're okay skipping Ya and Albedo, then you could probably go ahead for Hu Tao then. And then Ganyu, what, 2.4, maybe even 2.5? Hard to say for certain exactly. But I can trust, you know, it's as good as anything else I've heard about an Albedo rerun. I think there's a lot of people who want him.
By royal decree!
I would think
Stabilize.
we would
I
probably
will
get
have
Albedo
order.
before Lady Ya,
Let's light it up!
but who knows? It could come either way, really.
What I call treasure!
Okay, I think that's all the treasure chests that we had knowledge
time.
of their location. So anything from this point on, we're gonna have to hunt down. Yeah, it is speculative, but I mean, that was already a question that I was kind of asking myself, just because, you know, just because it's like, there's still so many characters that have yet to get their first rerun, so I could see it. But yeah, I understand, like, everything's a guess. Like, you could end up wishing for Hu Tao, and then it could be Ganyu rerun the very next banner. Like, all things are possible there. Oh, I'm not doing trail. I'm doing... Okay, go to collect. God, that is such a large area to cover there, too. Thinking there's got to be some stuff over right here as well. But we'll keep looking for a little bit at least. I could just figure on asking her every day and just getting whatever. There's a, where is that? Because he wants Hu Tao and he wants Ganyu. And the question is there going to be enough time between their reruns? That's really what it boiled down to. Because he has Amos Bow, and because he has Amos Bow, like, he wants Hu Tao, which is understandable. But, like, it would really be a shame to have Amos Bow and not have Ganyu, so, I mean... So, yeah. I need some
Adventure
fire.
time!
Gather.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Hold on, I need to warm up. Okay, I think if it is Yaimiko, will be in the first half of the update. On a financial standpoint, it doesn't make sense to put 3 reruns in a row at this point. Maybe next year, but not right now, and especially not after all of this drama. Yeah, but the thing of it is like, if it was Hu Tao and Ganyu, yeah, those are 2 reruns right after the child rerun, I will grant you that, but those are probably the 2 characters that, like, people most want reruns of, so it's kind of like you could still, I mean, yeah, I get the logic of what you're saying, but I could still kind of see it. Plus, I think Ganyu was one of those characters that a lot of people skipped and then regretted it, so I don't know. I could still see Albedo, though. Albedo would make just as much sense to me. Yeah, that's actually a good... That's actually, Dominic, that's actually a really good suggestion, because since Hu Tao is the... Hey, what's up, Ramon? Since Hu Tao is going to be the second character being rerun, you can literally wait until the 2.3 live stream to see what we're getting before you decide to pull for her or not.
So this is a day in the life of the
I mean, you're going to have, like, generally, I think they announce it like a week before, so you're going to have a week to kind of come to that conclusion. think maybe my wife is getting home. I don't know. My wife and my kids. Oh, yep, there they are. What's up, Bubba? Hey, what's up? Kahak, how you doing today, man? Did you take your pot from Grandma's?
Yeah. But I got blue on my day.
You got a boo-boo? Did Grandma put a Band-Aid on it?
But when I went at my socks, she made nails on a hole. And got a problem. Can I help you?
Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me find some fire.
Can I see some fire? And I think how good you see. I saw fire.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think any bosses can be one-shot unless, like, you set up all of the damage to one-shot a boss. Like, it's...
Dad, can I hear?
There's no character that just out of the box will one-shot.
Are we able to FaceTime while you're doing that or not?
No.
No. No.
Why? Who wants to FaceTime? Yeah, just tell her she's gonna have to call.
Yeah. And you come to us.
Or you can FaceTime her. I'm probably gonna be like another 40 minutes.
Or like 7 minutes.
Or like 7 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I see a treasure chest.
Yeah, I know.
I see that treasure chest.
I
Hey,
should
hon.
treasure this good fortune.
Hun. Okay, I guess not.
I think there's some spikes
What's my plan?
to build. Yeah, what your plan? You did. I want the twin with me. The one with me, and
I don't know. I didn't really have a plan. I'm just trying to find all of these event things. Eula, who does Eula one? I mean, like, what I'm saying is like one shots out of the box with like out support characters. Like there, you have to set like any character that can one shot out of the box. Like you have to set them up, is what I was getting at.
Oh, say that. Now look out.
So far the plan is for me to come back tomorrow because I cannot find any of this crud and it's annoying me. And I don't feel like dealing with it, so I'm just gonna ask the girl again tomorrow. I think we do. I might go for Hu Tao because she can one-shot bosses. Even Hu Tao, she requires setup because you have to be at low HP. You have to use certain supports to get her damage up. So, like, the idea of just straight up one-shotting is... It's one of these things that people... Would you be quiet, please?
I want to do that.
Hey, Robbie. How you doing, man? The idea of one-shotting entirely has been set up a lot by a lot of people making videos of that stuff, but it's like sort of set up in the perfect scenario. So I don't know.
Can we do the ice guy?
No, we got to do
What? What guy are you warrior to fight?
we got to go complete the event.
But you got a new way that were fish. Okay? Up there. This doesn't make that up here. Back up here. Good.
Oh, let's see.
Cook some of that. Make up Oh,
I'm doing good, man. I hope you all are doing well. I'm just trying to push through this event.
it's done.
Talk to
So
Ka-ching.
this is
Where
what the dish
Ka-ching?
from the red.
Okay.
The monsters. Now we can feed the monsters that they will eat. And mine's ready too. Let's
Yeah, I need to beef up my sucrose. That's one of those characters that I've been holding off on forever. I've just got so much farming to do with frickin' artifacts. That's really the one thing that I'm dealing with.
Kind of 12. Here we go. Go. That's Dinosaur. Please, tower.
Does C6 Diona stack with Sucrose's EM buffs? I was never even sure about that myself. Alright, Daddy's got a little bit of story part.
How do you want?
Yeah, it's a little bit of story part.
What do you want?
I didn't even realize that those stack. That's pretty crazy, actually.
We're back! The Traveler and I made one each. Here, have a taste while it's still warm. Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
I really gotta get my sucrose beefed up then.
What is it? What does that face mean? This flavor. I've tasted it before. Apologies.
Ka-ching's got a really long neck on her. I don't think I ever noticed that till now, but they made her neck super long. Like, look at that. Look at the neck to shoulder ratio there. She is a straight giraffe.
Xiangling, Traveler, thank you both. This is everything I had hoped it would be.
I guess Zhanling is. So much of her neck is like got her little collar on there.
It tastes wonderful and quite amazingly. Somehow it took me right back to my childhood, when my grandfather was still around.
Really? That's awesome!
Careful with your pop. Don't drop it. Got it? Alright, we're good.
I didn't have a chance to fully explain before. In fact, when Master had filled in the missing parts of the recipe for me,
Diona busts up
realized that I
sucrose, but
already
not
knew how
as
to
an
make this
infinite
dish.
loop. Okay, I gotcha.
You already knew.
So,
You
like,
mean
if
you
you
were
step
able
in
to
as
make this without
sucrose
ever
and
seeing
apply
the
the buff
recipe?
in Diona's burst, then that EM factors into the calculation for the buff on the group.
Uh-huh. My dad taught me how to make it. Wait, but isn't this dish from Ka-ching's grandpa's notes, though?
About that, I do not believe that this recipe was my grandfather's. My grandfather was a well-known real estate tycoon in Liyue, and also a
Quit
scholar.
with the controller.
He was an avid collector of old books and was quite knowledgeable on many of Liyue's customs and traditions that are no longer practiced.
Lily, I'll get you water after I'm done with this stream.
As a child, I used to spend a lot of time with him in his study. We'd read the classics together, then debate how much of it was actually genuine, and whether Rex Lapis was real or not. He used to say, books are just a bridge that bring us a little closer to history. It's up to those of us in later generations to ask these questions, search for the answers, and
What?
decide what they mean.
What dog treat? Here. Give me the bag. I'll get you a dog treat because you're gonna spill them everywhere. Don't drag them. Just there you go. Pick it up by that end so that there. Get out a doggy treat for her. Okay.
Since then, my grandfather has passed on, and I've grown up to become a Qixing. My views on Rex Lapis have changed in this time too, from myth to reality.
Like with Hu Tao, you can do a lot of DPS, but there's a good chance of Dying because how close, but then Ganyu is good at doing big DPS in a safe space. Yeah, she is, but like because you get a bonus for doing damage within her burst, sometimes it does force you into being closer range with Ganyu as well. Sucrose gives 20% of her EM. So say her EM is 100, she gives 20 to the party. Add C6 Sucrose, it boosts her EM to 300, so it gives 60 to the party, plus Diona giving 200 to others also. But Diona has to be used before Sucrose. Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring.
The name Rex Lapis is inextricably wound up with memories of my grandfather. Whenever I see his name written down, it always reminds me of sitting in my grandfather's study, seeing all of his notes. As I said earlier, this recipe came from those same notes. It's
Leave
an
your
ancient
brother
dish that
alone.
he was
He's
trying
trying
to
to
restore
rest.
to its original form. But
Oh,
unfortunately,
kids are fun,
without the full
folks.
recipe, he
I do
never
solo
quite
DPS
succeeded.
the most, so who is the best for solo DPS?
Still, each time he tried cooking it, he'd always get me to have a taste while it was still warm. The memories. This really is the taste of my childhood.
It's kind of weird because you wanted to nuke bosses. I would say Hu Tao is better at nuking most bosses. Ganyu is better at solo DPS
Ancient
against
dish?
non-bosses.
Are cornbread buns really that old? Well, at least in my family it is. My dad learned how to make it from his dad, and supposedly it's been passed down that way for generations. We call them chili mince cornbread buns. They're a traditional folk food snack, easy to pack up and take with you on the road. So they're the perfect thing to eat on the go.
I love Woba. Woba made this whole event great when it would have
Guoba
not
just
been great
reminded me of
otherwise.
something. I actually made this dish on the day I first met Guoba.
If you have Xing Chu half built, then go with Hu Tao. See, I think he said he has Xing Chu, but I don't know
How did you
how
first
much
meet?
investment he's put into Xing Chu.
It was in a cave in the mountains. I ducked inside to get out of the rain and saw an offering table in there, so I put the cornbread buns I'd brought with me on it. Then I ended up falling asleep, and when I woke up, I found out that Guoba had eaten every last one. Guoba followed me around ever since. We're practically family now. Hold up! Stop the conversation! Look! The stone! It burst open!
It's...
Guoba? What are you... What?
Guoba was the stove god.
Ah, I see the chili mince cornbread buns have been served.
Master!
If you have Zhan Ling built, then you can build Ganyu with Wanderer's Troop. Build for a reverse melt Ganyu.
Granny, look! The stove god statue looks just like Guoba!
Also, too, Forrest, isn't Toma going to be able to apply off-field pyro? I don't know if he'll be as good as Zhan Ling, but I thought that was, like, his burst was off-field pyro application.
Oh, indeed it does. After all, Guoba is the deity you've been searching for. God of the stove.
Oh, that's awesome that Guoba is the stove god.
Guoba is a god?
You asked me if a sufficiently festive atmosphere would be enough to reawaken the stove god. And my answer is this. Yes. And no.
It looks like it. I haven't tested it. I was beta for the last update, not this one.
The stove god has always been a deity with great affection for the people, and who acts in response
Yeah,
to
if
their
Toma
desires.
is a decent
To
off-field
him,
pyro
the
applier, like
heart's
he's gonna be
passions
pretty
and the
valuable to
heart's
have, I would
desires
say.
are not the same thing.
Like, if he can sort of step in and do what Zhan Ling does, but maybe just a touch better. Because I am going to get Hu Tao or Ganyu, and whoever I get from the two, I will get Albedo.
Passion can be a technique, a skill, something derived
See, I'm not-
from experience.
I don't even know if I'm gonna get Albedo
Desires,
the second
they are
time.
deeper, more
Just
innate.
because, like,
They are the heart's strength in its
Crystallize
purest
messes up a
form.
lot of reactions, in my opinion. Like, I know he
Masterful
does,
chef is
he gives you a
wonderfully
lot of
exciting,
off-field,
but it is
like, if you
more an
compare him
exercise of
with, like, a
passion than of
Ningguang,
desire.
where,
And
like, your
passion
main
alone
damage
will
is
not
all
suffice
Geo
to
anyways,
reawaken the stove
that's a
god
different
from his
scenario,
deep
but, like,
slumber.
I don't want to put him into a Hu Tao team because I don't want Crystallizes eating up Vaporizes, so to speak.
But just now, when Kuching ate this dish he had longed for, a deeply held desire was
Yeah, he's kind of
fulfilled.
an off-field
As well as receiving an answer to her
battery more
question,
than a
she also
DPS per
gained
se.
something much more precious. A moment of poignant nostalgia so vivid, it felt like she was right there alongside her grandfather.
Yeah, he can give you a lot of EM, but, like, you have to remember, like, he's going to be eating up a lot of your reactions with Crystallize, so it kind of cuts the value of that EM.
The
Yeah, I could see him on a
enormous power
superconduct
unleashed by the
team as
fulfillment
well.
of this desire resonated with the stove god statue.
But
and caused
if you're
it to
going
manifest
Vaporize or
once
Melt,
more
you
the
can't
form
really
it
use
took in the
Albedo on your
past.
team. And those are the situations which would benefit most from the EM buff that he can give, so it's not the
Of course,
greatest.
the stove god himself is not contained within the statue. The true stove god has been here with us all along. How does it feel, seeing a statue of yourself from your glory days? Look at him. Still so majestic.
Glory days? Wait, what happened? Did Guoba used to be different from now?
Oh, yes. Back in his day, your Guoba was once the patron god of the soil.
But outside of that, for a swirl team, he's a major distraction. Yeah, that's the one thing about Geo is, particularly with providing EM, is like
But all
it's
the wisdom
just
and power
it's
he had
just an
then,
element that
he has
is
since
antithetical
surrendered to the soil
to
itself.
EM in general.
A god surrendering their power to the soil. I have heard this turn of phrase before, but what does it mean?
The kinds
Well, like,
of
quit sniffing
trials
the
and
carpet.
tribulations that a land can face are far more than you could imagine. Droughts, floods, torrential rain, hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, fires, and plagues. The threat of disaster will never fully disappear from Liyue. Even woes that have never been faced before in history will come to pass in the future. Such things affect you mortals far more than we Adepti, with our immortal forms. He once walked with you over the barren plains until you arrived at last at the harbor. He joined you in building your dwellings and lighting the stoves. It was his hand that lit the very first street lamp of Liyue and brought the aroma of cooked food into every household in the land.
Yeah, it boosts the shield, but I mean, let's be honest, like, that's not what people usually want EM for. Like, yeah, it does have a benefit, but
You mortals know
it's not exactly like I'm not stacking EM hoping that I get 6 Geo shields.
Of all the
Oh, we even get a little
Marchosius, god of the stove, born from a spark when
Marchosius?
stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity and their well-being. Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gueli Assembly. The stove god cared
Oh, I
greatly
forgot
for
to
the
ask,
people,
if
turning
Ramon's
himself
still
into
here.
minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike. Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gueli Assembly and
Probably went to
forced the
eat
people back
breakfast.
south to Liyue Harbor.
Everyone complains about Beto alt not
Though the
working with
distance
Raiden
was not
Shogun
far,
E, but
the journey
no
was
one talks about
plagued by a
Beto E not
terrible
working with
storm.
Raiden Z,
For a
even
dozen
though
days, the
they are worded
Adepti
to
stayed
activate
by
the
their
same.
side. During this time, the stove god cooked
I
an
think
ancient
you're fairly
delicacy,
safe, Dominic.
flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move.
So Guoba's the god of
Centuries
cornbread?
later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber.
Dominic, I think I have to agree with
The
Forrest.
stove
I
god
mean,
departed, and
you
Guoba was
literally
born.
can wait
When
till
he
the
awoke,
last
he
week
ate
of
the
Hu Tao's
chimney's
banner
cornbread buns placed
to
on the
decide if
offering
you want
table
her
by
or
a
not,
young
because you'll
lady in
know
yellow.
how long,
Though he did not remember
or at
the
least you'll know
past,
if you have
he was
6 weeks to save back up again.
moved and decided to follow
Actually,
this young lady
7
thereafter.
weeks to save back up again.
The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy
But then,
goods.
but then
lit
again,
their
if that depends if
stoves
you're
and
going for
cooked
Albedo,
food,
so I
just
don't
as
know.
they had done every day for
I'm
as
just
long
spitballing
as they
ideas.
could remember. In Liyue, things have always been this way. Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of life survives.
Wow, this is neat. I like this.
Fame and fortune is only a season. It is the moment that we should embrace.
I love that we're seeing all of the characters for
Past
Leeway that
meets
we haven't
present.
got yet, too.
Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
You once told me that dining is the profoundest of customs in the human world. To eat well is to consume vitality itself, and to drink well is
Dude,
to
Guoba
partake
used to
of
have
the
a
very
serious
essence
stash
of the
going on,
world.
man.
It is a matter of paramount importance, you said, for people cannot face the arduous journey ahead on an empty stomach. At once a humble affair and a profound one. A humble meal of maize and spring water is also profound in that. By ensuring one's survival, it paves the way for millennia of human history and culture to come. My dear friend, Liyue has changed so much while you have slept. Looking at the prosperity and beauty around us today,
Yeah, he used to be a god.
does it
That's
make
great.
you happy?
What?
Guoba, this is kind of a huge deal. Why didn't you say anything?
What?
I'm talking now.
No, I'm still.
He is not who he once was. Even the power of speech evades him now. There is no way he could have told you.
Oh,
Guoba, but...
Xiangling.
Do not be saddened, Xiangling. There are two sides to everything. Guoba may have lost many of his formal faculties, but he is now as carefree as can be, without a single worry in the whole world. In this world we inhabit, who can truly be said to live a life free of all woes? Those with a mind and with the knowledge will certainly be troubled by all manner of things. But he has gone further than us in his journey. He had both wisdom and courage. Everything he took upon himself, he was also ready to part with. His carefree demeanor today is a testament to the fact that he is at rest.
You're at 69 pity right now?
So since you are his friend, take good care of him. Go out to walk and play. Allow him to eat, drink, and be merry.
I will! You can count on me!
Xiangling, you have an adeptal affinity. Guoba follows you around because he has respect for you. The moment he awoke, he was met with the familiar flavor in the chili mince cornbread buns he ate. After all that time, he still recognized the dish he had invented. And he approved of you as the one who had cooked it.
That's right. The taste of one's home cuisine always brings back memories of home. Though he remembered nothing, eating the food you had cooked gave him a feeling of familiarity. That is why he stuck by you.
You may be the first person in history to give the stove god the experience of being a satisfied customer. That makes you quite a remarkable chef.
If that's true, I couldn't be happier. Because putting a smile on customers' faces is what we chefs are called to do.
Well then, it's getting late and I still have things to do. Time for me to say goodbye. Traveler, Paimon, Xiangling, thank you all very much. I look forward to spending more time together in the future.
I guess my dad's probably heard the good news already, but I should still go catch up with him. Master, it's been a while since you came by. Why don't you join me? He thinks about you all the time, you know. He's always telling me to invite you over.
Oh, goodness me. Then, far be it from me to refuse. Off we go, then. Let's saunter over gently and see how all the city folk are getting along.
Hi, Dad! I'm back! Hey! What are you doing there? I should be the one handling that.
I thought I hit it again and unmuted it. But yeah, like, you know, at the end of the day, man, everybody uses their own resources, and like, I would never tell anybody how to use the resources in this game. I think that's something very personal. If people ask me their opinion, I'll gladly give my opinion, but that's all it is an opinion. Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Is it still muted? Or did it... Is it good now? Hold on. Okay, it's good now, I guess. Or at least if it's muted, I don't know why it would be muted at this point.
Hello there, old friend.
Oh, bless my soul. Are you out for a stroll as well?
What's that, Robbie?
Given the season, it felt fitting to take a leisurely walk while the meal is being prepared.
Quite right. And it also gave us the chance to run into you. Guoba may not recognize you, but as ever, he seems quite delighted to see you.
So, Guoba doesn't remember anything, but can still feel when something's familiar?
Friendship will always withstand the ravages of time. Traveler, what do you think of the name of this festival? Moon Chase. The moon is a carrier of countless emotions. So many things only seem to surface as we gaze up beneath its poignant glow.
Child
Wherever
or
the
Hu
moonlight
Tao?
shines, the heart is wont to follow.
I'm going to say probably Hu Tao. Unless if you have enough for Child's new bow, then I think that can make it interesting. I want to see really how well his new bow changes up his kit. That's
Fond
the
memories
only
of those
like
no longer with
cause
us.
for pause for me.
Debts of gratitude to old friends. The meaning of ages past and gone.
Stay out of those bags,
All
AJ.
wrapped up in the city that has
Those are
existed
clothes
for
that
so
mommy
many
needs to
moons
take to
date.
Goodwill. She's left him there at this point. If he makes a mess out of him, that's on her.
All these things and more. They are why people chase the moon.
In old age, the sight of many things puts one in a wistful mood. But children are always a beautiful sight to see. Such exuberant life force. It seems to well up from deep within the land itself. A land that has been in existence for so many millennia, and yet one that still dazzles today. Traveler, this Moon Chase Festival has been all the more entertaining with you here to witness it.
That's Daddy's lock. Thank you for finding that, bub. You did a good job.
Now, let's have Xiangling brew us a nice pot of tea. We shall drink and chat at our leisure.
Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot more information that comes out about Child's new bow, and I think that maybe that changes the equation. But anyways, dude, I'm going to probably call that for tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow. Also, I plan on doing another video for New World tomorrow, so I'm going to be doing that as well. Really enjoying New World, actually. Very glad that I got that game. Having a lot of fun with it. Anyways, as always, be kind to others, be courteous to those around you, be confident in yourself, and until tomorrow, get awesome.